the two most important things.
Shift
Breakout
and
and the retest.
scroll up, or can
If we have
scroll
a
and scroll
breakout
up?
but
we're
there's
live,
no
dude.
retest, then there's no trade.
8210. 8210. Or 8212. We just got out. 8225, 8229. Look, Art, look.
What am I looking at?
It just gapped up. It didn't do what we thought we were gonna do.
Oh, buddy.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Look, it just ate it away.
No,
Look, it just ate it away. No, I know. We have to. That wasn't.
Look, it's gonna go like this and then up and up. Yeah.
No, but look, it still could cross.
You should
Get in right now before it goes up.
get a little bit.
Back at 8. Get in at 1822.
Yeah.
You think? 1819, 1821.
Yeah, man. It's gonna pump Arinsky a little bit. Oh boy, it's 33 now. See? It said it was pumping slow.
No, I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'll be able to get in and then get out in enough time.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, someone's getting in. Oh, you could have been in it. Oh.
Look.
What do
That's.
you consider a good spread? I think a good spread is from 1 pips to 3, 4 pips maybe. My spread on
The one time
Euro New Zealand
it didn't
is
do
around
it.
3, 4 pips.
Well, hold on. It might be.
Oh, hey folks, we're public here. Art and I are trading anonymous. And is it frozen?
No, it's not. There's a timer
let me
here. You
check.
can see the timer.
Wow.
Minutes until the news.
I think it's.
No, this means something's about to
So
happen
have
right now. It might just pump really
13
high.
minutes
Yeah,
until the news.
it's
Yeah,
red,
this
but
is
it's
about.
yeah.
This
He's
is
probably.
gonna pump.
We'll have to be
hot.
careful because it might
LTC
have a
right
small impact maybe on
It's
Euro
82.47. You could have had it at 21.
We'll see.
But
Like I said before,
it's
the risk
20 now.
on Euro New Zealand trade
21.
here is now a small percentage of the first win. If you don't have a first win,
Remember, this is where you want to be
Then
selling
it's gonna
at. So I
have
should have
to
been
be
selling at 40, but we didn't know it was going to do that. Oh
the
well.
usual risk.
I could have made another
First
20
win, I
cents.
never
But
use
guess
the
what?
favor
This is still a place you want to be selling at, remember?
because
This is where you want to sell at.
we're gonna lose our profits. Now, people
Well,
are asking.
Depends, I know, it could go up, but
There is no trade on Aussie
it's
dollars.
just how much more can it go up?
Because the thing
Look,
is, it's
when
not.
it
It's
already
not
did.
touching it here at all. See the
Unless
bandits
it goes above this.
bandits. So it's
Just
not
went down.
touching it.
Look.
It's got plenty of
Look.
space.
Watch
See
it.
the 4 hour.
I know, but it does this. It touches here and then it crosses. Look, it touches here and then it either crosses or it hits here. I'm gonna look right here. We had to either buy in right here, but we're hoping to do one of these. We're hoping it does this, and we buy in right here or here. Remember, we have to be buying in right about here, right when it starts doing the trend up on the MACD.
Yeah, except like here, it's still pretty strong.
So it's
See
pretty
that?
high right now. I know.
You go
I know.
up
I could have
and
made.
up.
I could have made
And
more
it's a
money by
two-up.
holding it. I could have made more money by holding it, but still, look, it's
Kinda
still
like
Art, look.
How many pips
right here. The RSI is going down. If it's high, it's usually going to go down.
Stop
Right
loss
now,
is
this is
only
about to
15
go
pips now
down. See,
because
33.
the entry.
This is a downward thing,
Make the
and we
entry
did the right call. We got out.
said
We got out.
the
You
entry
can't
is
always get
lower
out
now,
perfectly, but
and
Ooh,
see,
buddy,
but to
yeah.
get out because everyone sees the same. Everyone's listening to me right now. All right, I know.
if
I'm
your
not trying to
first
get
trade
cocky.
is a
How
loss,
many
you
years
take
do you
the
have?
safe
Doesn't matter.
risk.
But
Zero.
look, it's still very bullish.
Because
We're very bullish right now. It's
how
still
am I
over the
gonna be
line.
able to make
It's at 30. We still sold at
make that back
22.
if I don't use
We're
the safe
still,
risk?
you know what I mean? It's still higher. Now it's at 26.
If Aussie dollar seems like a fake out, will you enter to trade it down to fill the range? Or no, I wouldn't because it would be just a rejection on the 4 hour.
I'm still very bullish. So we're definitely missing the foe.
It could
I'm
still try to
foregoing.
Joe, do you think we'll be
to
close
the
though?
upside
I
maybe.
don't think so.
Alright. But
So I wouldn't take
let me
sells.
just
I would take sells if the 4-hour would
Let me just
close
see what
above,
happens on this. I just want to be
then
able
would
to
go
do
for
like
retest
I
and
want to be able
stay,
to buy
and
here
the
a
next
little
4 hours
low and
still
then
would
just go.
close
I
back
don't
in
think
the
it's gonna get that
range.
much lower
That's when I
though.
would
Look, it's
take
at
a pay
23.
cut.
I'll
But
just wait
not
a
like
couple more
this,
minutes, okay?
because the 4 hour is just a rejection.
Look, I just want to get in the
So
car
how
and
this
drive
will
to the
go?
place, and then look, let's put in a buy order right now.
Euro
Let's
New
put a buy
Zealand
order in.
is known
Tell me what
for
you want to
fake
buy it
outs.
at. Right here would be
Not
the
everything
line would
happening.
be 82 1. I sold
It
at
seems
22.
like fake outs happening.
I would
lately,
say buy it at.
but we'll see.
We don't know what it's gonna do, but if it
The 1
drops,
hour
it'd be nice
candle
to buy it
previous
at
one was
like
pretty good.
81.69 would be great if it did a little
No, it's not
drop.
gonna drop.
Retest,
We don't
it's
know.
coming
We have
deeper
no
I'd
clue
say
what it's
like 82.
than we expected,
82 even.
but we'll see. Also, the news
not
are
gonna drop that
coming
much.
in 10 minutes. I don't
Look,
know
it just started turning red on the MACD.
I know.
I forgot that. I just noticed that. Yeah, this is really good for us. We just don't know. So here's the thing. Let's buy at. It's probably gonna cross. If it crosses a line, it will be around 82.19, and then it will drop at least to 81.90. The 30-cent difference is what would make a difference for us too. Then we're like cheating the systems a little bit. But what was good though is we have no risk right now. We just took away the risk out of the system because we cashed out. So we're now in a risk-free area. We're lowering our risk.
But on the 1 hour we had a breakout.
So
that's why we took it.
It's still red. Now remember, we want to buy at the biggest red.
Small risk just of our
so
because we know there's a chance of being a fake out. There is
26. Look, it's still
just because we are still at 4 hours
28
resistance.
I might need to buy soon, dude. Look, that might be the only red we're gonna get. I don't know. It didn't even come close to crossing the moving average. It crossed. Ooh, there we go. Some more red. So look how many reds we have. We have usually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We usually have 7. You know what I mean? We can start counting to start at 3. Because this is the last time it got red. The last time it got red, it went from the top to here. This time it went from here to here. We don't know where it's going to stop. It could stop here.
The spread
it could stop here. This was a lot of red.
Go look at the spread of EU. You see how small it is.
Ooh,
for
14.
$1.
Okay, so I know it's not really exciting. It's really slow, but what we could be doing though is we could be doing other things, or we can have a computer program do this. Look, 15.
We could.
Yeah, and it just trades the, we'll have to test it out though, and then if it works,
your favorite pair
see it works, and then we just let it go. They probably already have something like this.
No
I think my friend, I know someone that does this.
I told you we need to wait for the 4 hour to break.
It's called, he has a
what
website
news on
too.
what currency? We have
sells the software
GBP news coming up
for trading on the New York Stock Exchange or something.
GBP news.
But look, we just crossed the line. So we crossed the moving average, but
it's coming in 7
I think there's going to be more red. There could be more blood shed, dude. It's at 82.16. We just crossed the line.
We have to be careful.
But look, it's in a bullish trend right now. You see? This is the last.
Oliver.
The last.
If your broker doesn't allow you to break even because your price is too close.
Yeah, the last hour.
I don't understand
been a bull market.
Why.
Right
it doesn't look like a
so maybe it's time to take a little break for
reasonable
the next 20 minutes or so.
Reason.
Alright, hopefully. You think that it could be open though? You think it'd still be open?
Yeah.
I don't know, Oliver. Maybe the.
Let's keep going. Because look, it just crossed the line.
Spread is too high in your.
And then what I'll do is I'll just probably buy in later, and we won't trade it anymore.
It doesn't allow you to break
even. It looks like it's
even.
having an upward trend right now.
That can be too.
And then let me just see if Bitcoin. Where's Bitcoin at?
I mean, if you're in good profit, should allow you.
Bitcoin is at $18,200. It's running right now.
Wow, Bitcoin is
so Bitcoin might be the. So here's the thing. Litecoin was up 10% yesterday. So Bitcoin didn't really have a run. Maybe Bitcoin's gonna have its run now.
Not all of pairs.
Look, the 25.
Only 1 hour.
So should I get into Bitcoin, you think, or Litecoin?
Both.
Depends on the setup.
They're both fantastic.
So it depends. It's not going to be the same always. Yeah, Forex Factory doesn't say high impact. I don't know why. That's what I
I don't want to
stopped
get into Bitcoin
using it.
because I feel like Bitcoin will be a little more secure. Look at Bitcoin's chart.
So
That's what's cool about crypto. Everyone has a different chart. Look at their chart.
Coming.
Ooh, it's been a 1 minute buy for a long time. Now it's getting a little slow. Oh, look, it just switched.
Look at that big old.
It just switched. It's about to drop. It's about to drop. Look, Bitcoin's about to drop, and that's going to affect Litecoin.
Yeah, it is.
And that's going to affect Litecoin.
I have to make a decision because
it already did.
How do you think?
I can already see.
I know maybe
because it always does, and it already did.
I mean, like, for the
we have to
better or for the worst?
No.
Stop it. 1 second. No, dude. You don't understand. When Bitcoin goes down, everything goes down. That's just how it works.
Everything goes down.
Before the news, I'm going to do this.
And then look, it already did. Look what it did.
Right? Yeah, man.
But here's the thing: you want to buy right now, but look, it's about to hit this line.
No, he's running.
Look, we got out at 22, and now it's at 82.
Might crash through. That's pretty strong.
Look how much selling there was right there. Now remember, there's a lot of selling in Bitcoin right now.
Look here too.
Look at Bitcoin.
This is pretty strong.
Bitcoin just had a huge. So look, when Bitcoin goes up, usually other coins go up too.
That has
Did you know that? There's a huge correlation between. Yeah, that's just how it is.
And look.
It's about to drop big time. So I'd say that we're going to drive right now. I'm not going to be a buyer for the next 20 minutes. Because look, I should do this. That's 1 minute chart. But look at the 15.
Maybe.
Did you playing it on?
Look at the 15 chart.
More than we are expecting.
No, I'm out. It's at the very top, so meaning that maybe it could be dropping. Yeah.
Keep sliding off of this
chair. Look.
This chair is so slippery. Back up.
Look, it's reached. Bitcoin's testing its all-time high again right here.
Yeah.
Or not all-time, but like its most recent high. And just did a huge spike up, but this is when you want to be selling. I don't know. It could just keep going. Litecoin is at 8,200. We got off at 82.2. I was hoping to buy around here at 81.60. I would have been happy to do that. That would have been a 60-point difference, like a $30 difference. I'll put a buy order in right now for 81.62. And you never know. We could get filled. Sometimes it does like a quick, like someone just drops it real quick. You know what I mean? And then it just pumps. Look. It's already missed my opportunity to buy.
Okay, news coming up.
Bitcoin's going back up.
Trend is more important than support or resistance.
Look, Bitcoin's going.
What do you mean by that? I don't understand.
Well, look, it's got a little red right there. This is when you kind of want to sell Bitcoin. Yeah, dude, I'm not really buying.
Yeah, I need more.
It's really close. All right, let's just get going. I'll just look at it on my phone.
Explanation in that question.
Keep going.
How do you know it's going to be a second upward wave? Because from my experience, after every breakout comes a retest and continuation most of the time. I've tested it, and that's what happens most of the time. Nothing is 100%, so neither this is 100%. But the win rate is pretty good. It's pretty good. If you want to see, just go watch the previous webinars. Look, if Euro New Zealand comes below this, I think it's gonna be a fake out after. Should stay above this. Above there, these candles are closed. Should stay above. If it does come below, then it can continue all the way down.
That's it, dude.
Like I said, we have news coming up in 1 minute. It can affect it, so be careful. Stop loss is just below this wick. Only 10 pips from our entry. So be careful. Tawfiq Ahmad. I think all of them import have separate roles when you trade. So if they match with each other, that would be the perfect. If we take a trade based on the trend too, that would be even better. If sometimes we don't take it, I explained this earlier. It's we're not uh, we're not asking for a trend change here. We're just asking for 10, 20 pips. It's not going to change anything. A 20 pip move. We're just trading from a zone to the next zone. Where's the confirmation? The breakout candle is my confirmation. This candle closed above this resistance, making a retest to continue up to the next zone here. So the breakout candle is my confirmation, always. When the retest comes, I enter. I don't wait for candles to reject on the retest. That's also another way you can do it. You can wait for rejections to enter after candle closes or something like that, but this is how I trade. Yeah, not much impact on Euro New Zealand, the news. Let me see the GBP pairs. Nothing much. Didn't have too much effect. Maybe it comes after, because sometimes it takes some time to start to move after the news, but it still does the move. Does have effect on the pairs. How are you forecasting news? I don't do that. I try to avoid the news, trading the news, or I try to avoid a trade when the news are happening. Can I enter now? No, it's too late. If you enter now, your entry is going to be very bad because the spread on Euro New Zealand is not that good. I think you're a bit late. It's in profit, but still nothing. It should turn all the way bullish, this candle, if we want to take some good pips here. We need at least 10 pips, 20 possible pips. Still, this candle, once it goes bullish, would be a good sign to push to the upside. Still have 30 minutes left. What about crude oil? I don't trade crude oil or Brent oil. Sorry, but I don't trade crude oil. I think for you it would be better to trade other pairs because crude oil doesn't really depend on just technicals. There's a lot of fundamentals behind it too, which can affect crude oil, and you need a lot of information to trade it. I think you have plenty of other pairs to trade if you want. I don't know why you guys, when you start first to trade, you just go straight to gold or crude oil. These are the most difficult to trade. You need to find a good pair that moves not that much. You need to do some back testing to see how it moves. That can give you good pips. Doesn't really risk your balance that much, like UJ or Aussie dollar. They move not that much, but they give you some nice setups. Yes, I've been I traded gold in the past, but not now. Since the virus came, I didn't trade gold anymore because the spread went too high and it started to move different way than on the past. What about EJ? Let's take a look at EJ. Like I said, EJ still can continue up, but I was waiting for this to come to test this at least to continue up. Even though this level still can reject too, but I just didn't feel comfortable taking this. It's only one candle. If you compare this with this next support here, lots of rejections. So I think if it does come lower, you can enter, but not for now. Euro USD, big consolidation box. Like I said before on Euro USD, we need a break above this. We need a break above this. Once we break this, a break and retest to the upside. I drew this because somebody asked about the flag pattern, and I said that still gonna have to wait for a breakout. Once we break on the 4 hour, then we can have a trade, but for now there's no trade. Sorry, I'm new here. Do you know Raja? What do you think of his trading style? I know Raja, of course, is my friend. He has a nice trading style, a bit different from mine, but for him it's perfect. And not just for him, but for thousands of people that follow him and trade like him. He has a great style. My style is a bit different maybe because I trade higher time frames only, but it's basically there's no much difference. On New Zealand USD, I'm not looking at anything on New Zealand USD because I don't see anything on New Zealand USD. Take a look. Like I said, it got rejected from resistance. If you want to trade here, you need a breakout. So for now, I don't see a trade here. It just rejected this resistance up here. I sold EU on 1.3. Can I hold? Look, you sold that resistance. Thing is, price can break anytime. You don't know if it's gonna break or not. But when you have a break, you are sure that you have a good confirmation. But just selling here, there's no confirmation. What if price now comes back up again and tries another time? Look how many times it tried to break here, then finally broke up. Selling resistance, it's way more dangerous and it's not a safe trade way to trade. That's what I think. If you make it work, then why not? Adrian, I think it's wrong that you're talking bad about people. You know, it's not nice to hear that. And you shouldn't call people like that. It's not it's disrespectful. We are here to talk about charts. NZD JPY. What about NZD JPY? Why do you guys look at these pairs? These pairs are not good to trade. I think it looks good. I can't deny that. Can't deny that. One hour resistance here. I think also it's rejecting this resistance, so it's in between two zones. I think better stay away. See, created resistance here, it rejected, came all the way back down. You can see this previous candle how strong it closed. It would be a bit risky. I think just you follow whoever you like, whatever people find helpful. It's just your opinion. If you don't, there are a lot of people that don't find my live stream helpful, so I'm cool with that. I don't expect everyone to trade my way because it's not going to suit everyone. People have different style of trading. They trade in different ways, so you can't judge like that. I think there's no need to talk about other people. Focus on what you should focus on. If Euro New Zealand closes bearish, it's not safe anymore. I think if Euro New Zealand closes like this, it's not a good sign. Why? Because we are closing below this zone. We're closing below this, and that's not. If we want to have another good confirmation, is that this candle should close above this. Even though it's going to close above this lower zone here, it's still not going to be enough. Because before taking this, what did I say? I said that if we want to take a trade here, we need to break all this zone, not just this one. If you want to have a safe trade here, and that's what happened. This candle closed above. We said we're not going to take an entry here because it looked a bit early, so we waited for price to come at least in the middle of these two ranges, and then we entered here. And now I said if price stays above this, it's still good, but should stay above this too if it does want to continue up. That would be the safest way. Now we'll get a close like this. I will close at break even, I think. We have some minutes left, 15 minutes, and we'll see what we're gonna do here. Still time. Why do you think it's gonna go up if price is retesting the resistance in a downtrend? I said that before. We had a breakout on the 1 hour. I'm not waiting for trend change here, just 10-20 pips from a zone to another zone. And I said that 4 hour is at resistance and there's high chances that this can be a fake. I talked about that. How long did you trade? I trade for 4 years now, since 2016. Let's wait and see. you guys should focus on yourself and try to be better at reading charts, trading, everything. Just focus on the charts. EuroCAD, what about EuroCAD? Yeah, Euro New Zealand probably is gonna be a fake out based on the 4 hour. I think I'm gonna close most. Let's see if price comes a bit higher. See if I can close at break even or a very small loss. 2 free pips because I don't trust this anymore. The 4 hour is not looking good. I don't trust it that much. So it's at break even now. I'm gonna move my stop at 6 pips now. Just where the last time price touched this support here. 6 pips only. The reason I'm moving my stop just closer and closer to price because I don't trust it. The 4 hour is not it's not matching with 1 hour, and that makes me uncomfortable. Let's see, because as long as price stays above this and also above this, we'll see how far it can go. Next candle probably should push all the way up, but to see that we need to wait for the next hour. If it breaks above, does it go for a buy? I wouldn't enter another entry, of course. If you closed it, then still good. I think it's still risky based on the 4 hour, so we'll have to wait and see. Now we need to close above if we want to continue still to the upside. That would be a perfect sign that price can still continue bullish, but for now there's no close yet, still have to wait. EuroCAD, what about EuroCAD? What's happening with EuroCAD? EuroCAD. Looks like it had a small break and retest EuroCAD here. But let me check the 4 hour. 4 hour is at resistance, I think. Think you need to be careful. It has a resistance here, it has a support here, so it's just like Euro New Zealand. It's in between two zones. So I think there's no trade here. Have to wait and see. Okay, EN, it's going above. That's a good sign. Once it closes above, next candle should push all the way up. Let's wait and see. How can I display the pip calculator in TradingView? I think there are some indicators about that for MetaTrader, not for TradingView. But you can calculate pips on TradingView with this price range. Just start from where you want. It'll tell you how many pips price moved. But if you want the like on MetaTrader that it shows here on the right or on the left, then I don't think there's one for TradingView, just for MetaTrader. USD CAD. Did I talk about USD CAD? We'll have to wait. We'll have to check again. USD CAD. Okay, so what did I say about USD CAD? I said that if we want another retest here, price should stay here, and that's what it did. So I said price should stay here, then come for a retest. I said if price comes all the way down, then makes a retest, that's not valid anymore. But price stayed here, create some small support, coming up again. We can enter on the retest. It's second retest. It's gonna be more risky, but still, I think still it's valid. So when it comes up here, you can take some sells. I think this is pretty good support. It held for a long time. We finally broke this consolidation box. We had a break and retest here, but this was during Asian session. Now, when it comes here for another retest, I think it's a good opportunity. Yeah, if I use, let's say, 1%, most of the time when I say less risk on Monday, that means half of it, right? That's right. Why do you do this for free? Because I like helping people. I like helping people, so why not do it when I'm able to do it? Okay. Euro New Zealand is pushing. We have 7 pips. We need some more. 8 pips. Another 2 pips to reach 10. Then we can secure some and take some profits, move our stop at break even. Yeah, this is good. If it would close bullish, would be even better. USD Mexican pesos is not a pair to trade. It's too risky. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Trading USD Mexican pesos. It's just too risky. If price comes all the way up, all the way down again to my entry, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move my stop at break even. Stop loss at break even. But it's going pretty nice. Let's see. We already almost have 10 pips. Not sure yet. Still 8 pips. For the retest, do you wait for the 1 hour candle to close or just touch the zone? I don't wait for candles to close. I just wait for the touch and I enter. Darren Brandt, thank you for your kind words. Wow, what a push. 12 pips. EN just exploded. 12 pips. Okay, I'm gonna secure some on EN. and I'm gonna leave some run. Trade 2. This is trade 2. Wow, still pushing. Let's see how many pips gonna give us. 15 pips. Just as we expected. Very nice move. Very nice move. Let's see if the next candle is gonna go all the way up, because the signs are very good right now. Next candle should push up. Close some here, leave some run, stops at break even just in case, and we are perfect. If we stay disciplined, how long on average you think it takes to be consistent on trading? I think it can take some months. It's different for different people. You know, somebody uh, will find it more easy, somebody will find it more hard. So I can't say, but I would say 6 to 1 year, maybe 6 months to 1 year at least. Lots of practice. Everyone can do it. Are we going for a wick fill? Maybe we are going. Let's see. It seems a very realistic take profit around here to the next zone. So next candle probably is gonna push up. Gonna have to wait and see. Trade was perfect. It was perfect. Only not that perfect actually, because the 4 hour it was at resistance, but we knew that and we took the risk. We saw the chances, we saw the candles, we saw everything. If the next candle remains bullish, can I join the trade? No, you can't. It's too late. Spread is too high now to enter. It's not good to enter for the second one. Can you go over the Euro NZD trade? Yes, I can. So what did we do here? We had two zones here. All these candles closing above this level. This candle closed below, made a retest to continue down. Now price created a small consolidation box here, created another resistance here. You can see how these candles got rejected a few times. Now we said that we want a breakout, but the breakout should have we wanted was above this level. Why? Because this level had a lot of rejections, and this level had a lot of rejection. So we had this in between uh, range here. We had two zones in between. What did we do? We waited for the breakout. Once this candle closed above, we waited for price to come deeper. We knew that when price comes here, there's a chance that comes deeper because of this next support. And we entered in the middle of these two ranges here, these two zones. After it made the retest, you can see the result. It came all the way up, just as expected, to continue up after the breakout to the upside. That's all. You trade London session only. I trade London session and New York session. Yeah, now you just have to wait, guys. Stops at break even, secure most of your profits, leave some run. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Who says Mondays are not good? Mondays are good. Yeah, most of the time there are a lot of Mondays that price doesn't move that much but still gives you something. Looks like this Monday is pretty good. Started very nice. 2 trades, 2 wins. Pretty nice. Can you look at Euro JPY? We can, of course. Of course we can. As I said on EJ, price can still continue to the upside, but I wanted price to come lower at this zone. Why? Because we have most of the rejections at this level. This is only 1-2 candles here, and I want price to come deeper to make the retest to continue up. Now if it doesn't come, not gonna take it. It's a 4-hour break and retest. It's still pretty good, but unless it comes deeper, I wouldn't feel comfortable taking a trade here, because we have 10 pips range from this zone to this zone. It's pretty big, 10 pips. Okay, just as we expected, once closed bullish, next one to go all the way up again. Did a small push, let's see if it's gonna continue more or not. Made a small push, but still not enough. We should fill this range at least. Anyway, whatever happens here, we already took most of our profits. Now just the runners, let's see how far it can go. Can you open NZD USD? You can, why not? You took south from, I think for me I wouldn't take any trade here. The price can still continue up. Test this another time. I think it's your choice, you can do whatever you want, but for me I wouldn't take any trades here. I think this is the next support for SZD USD. Can come all the way down here, but I don't know, there's no trade for me here. There's no break and retest. This can go still bullish, but we are at this resistance, so unless we break this, I don't see any sign that price is going to continue up or down. I mean, this rejection is not enough to tell us that price is going to drop, so I wouldn't take anything here. Aussie dollar shorts. I short and I go long both. It just depends. Most of the time it looks like buys coming better, but I do both. Now Aussie dollar, there's no trade here. It's still just a rejection on the 4-hour. It's just a rejection on the 4 hours, so I wouldn't say anything to take anything there. Euro retail sales good. That's great then. Euro should get some strength. EU still below this resistance, no trade. So nothing happening big. Nothing big happening. Take a look at GU. GU managed to close above again. This candle closed bullish. One way that you can enter the retest is, since we have 2 rejections here, price stayed above, closed above. Now If this comes a bit lower, maybe you can take an entry to continue up. You can take these two rejections as another confirmation for you. So even GBP looks like still can continue up. Rick, yeah, I said like 2-3 times. We closed most of our positions on EN and left some runners. Always secure some profits. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, looks like GU is gonna push up. EJ coming for a retest. Still not gonna be very sure about EJ. Of course, it can still continue up, but I don't trust it that much, to be fair. Took 2 trades now. I don't think I'm gonna take it. I think it still can continue, but not gonna take it. I mean, 4 hour looks good. See, based on this zone, should continue up. But I don't know. I don't feel very comfortable. If we see where price coming from, we had a few rejections to be fair. See one here, this one, lots of them. And price got rejected from the same level now. I wouldn't feel very comfortable taking this trade. And I'm not gonna take it. Not gonna take it. Let's go to the daily and see. See now daily is at resistance. Just clean this chart. Daily is at resistance. You can see on the past what happened here. See where price is rejecting? This is our zone. Now, what can we get from this? First we had this rejection. We had another rejection. Then this bearish candle closed below this. Made a retest. Dropped all the way down. Another 2 candles got rejected from this. price went all the way down. Look how many candles got rejected too. It's the same zone, it's only another 10 pips range. And now price is rejecting again from that zone. So I think taking buys would be a bit risky. I think would be risky, and I wouldn't take Euro JPY now. I wouldn't take it. It's just too risky for me. USD CAD retesting. Okay, let's take a look at USD CAD. I think USD CAD is pretty risky. Let's take a look at 4-hour. Now, what's holding me back from this is this support here. This support is holding me back from USD CAD. You see, somebody said, tell us your mistakes. These are my mistakes that I did before. Taking a break and retest when price was coming from another zone. And this is the biggest reason, or most of the time what happens, or the reason that most of the time fake out happens is because of this. Price coming from another zone to make a retest, then resulting in a fake out. That's one of the reasons, main reasons. And now taking the retest would be a bit risky because we already had the break and the retest here on the 4-hour, and this is the second 4-hour retest. What can I say? It still looks risky. I wouldn't take it. If it was the first retest, then yeah, I would take it without even thinking. But I don't know. Daily doesn't look that good. See, you go on the daily, what do you see? Rejections, rejections, rejections. Same here, this candle got rejected from the same level. Now, this can go all the way bullish, or what do we know? Wouldn't be very safe trade. What about GJ? GJ at resistance. GJ at resistance. We closed below this. Small retest. Maybe it's gonna go to the next zone. Probably. But 4-hour. Yeah. 4-hour was a rejection from this resistance. It broke this minor zone here. I think this was the move. The first retest. Now it's the second one. It's more risky always. Would you say the same for Euro New Zealand? Yeah, I would say the same. Euro New Zealand is at 4-hour resistance. So I saw that when I took the trade and I said I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to risk it. Now GJ looks like already made the move. I wouldn't say to take this. CAD CHF, what are your thoughts? CAD CHF. Why do you guys trade these kind of pairs? I mean, the spread must be high in this. I think it's too messy. I don't see much here. accept this resistance and this break and retest. Maybe this candle comes a bit higher to make another retest would be perfect. But if this continues like that, comes to the next support, then after coming here, goes to make the retest, that's when the trade becomes not valid anymore, because it's going to be a rejection from a 4-hour zone, going to result in fake out. So I don't know, I wouldn't trade this pair. I don't like it. Now what do we have here? Looks like your cat closed above this, but you can see the breakout is too weak, not good enough. It's not good enough of a break. We still need a good close above if we want to continue up. Even though 1 hour looks pretty good, closed all the way up. Big bullish candle, rejection from support too. This can be just a retest, continued down. Still not convinced. GU going up just like expected. USD cats rejecting a bit. Let's see. UJ. CUJ came deeper. It's no trade on UJ. 4 hours still at support. What's the win rate of your trading? I can say above 80%. It is above 80%. Looks like I'm gonna get stop at break even on Euro New Zealand. Okay, so yeah, if you watch all the live streams, you can see the win rate. I mean, the win rate is pretty big. Lots of wins taking on the streams. Called a lot of trades. Lots of this were made. So this trade is done for now. What can we see? What percentage do you close and let it run? It depends on you. You can close 50%, you can close 80%, 70%. It's all up to you. Sometimes I do it 50%, sometimes 80%. Just how I like it. Depends from the day. UJ, I don't know for now. It's not that we have lots of setups coming up. Look, let's take a look 4 hour. The 4 hour looks pretty strong. It's coming for a retest, let's say, but see, it's still not good enough above this resistance. I wouldn't feel that comfortable. So for me, there's no trade here anymore. I think it's done. Can still continue up, but I wouldn't trust it. Let's see the daily. Daily's at support. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't take anything here. This first trade, that was all. Second one, there's no trade here for me yet. UJ, I think UJ can continue up, but UJ is too slow. Let me take a look at EA. EA is not a break yet. Should break this consolidation box here. Once it does, then we can have a good setup. USD CAD, no retest on USD CAD, I don't know. Like I said on USD CAD, don't feel comfortable. It's coming for another zone. It's coming for another zone. I wouldn't take it. Can still continue down. There's no doubt about that, but if you don't feel very comfortable, you either take it, use small risk, or just wait, not take it at all for now. Look at Euro GBP. See how it went all the way down. Why? Because we got rejected from this resistance. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, if you guys look at the previous webinars, all the losses are very small. That's the most important thing. keep losses small and to keep wins big. That's the whole point. No, but I'm never gonna say that's not gonna be wins, but we have to try to keep them small. You have to keep wins big and losses small. Sorry if I said it wrong because sometimes I'm thinking about saying something and talking about another thing. What do you think about New Zealand CAD? We can take a look at New Zealand CAD, but it's been in a big consolidation box for a long time. Wow, this was the retest. See, we barely have anything on the left. That's last year, July of last year. I think there's no need to go that far. So we just will go what we have here now. I don't think there's much happening here. Maybe would say a break and retest of this zone, but I wouldn't feel comfortable of that. Can continue down, but can still go up too. It's nothing is safe doing here. Nothing safe happening here. I think some buys would be nice here, but still, this would be too high. Even if you would want to take a trade here, it should have been at least to where these candles were closed. So no trade here. There's nothing happening. CGA. See, there are a lot of examples that I said don't take this and the fake out happened. Just look at the reason. Almost 99% of the time we're having the same reason. We had the breakout of this zone, but price came all the way down to the next zone. Retest resulted in a fake out. Now price closed above. This can be a retest to continue up, but we have another zone here. This is why GA is not that good to trade. Leave it. What's your opinion about GJ? Like I said before, GJ can continue down, but it's nothing for sure. It's nothing for sure, GJ. See, GJ has a small minor zone here, and it closed below, and it's rejecting this zone. Now, most likely it's gonna continue down to the next support. Still, I wouldn't take it anything. I think this zone is maybe not good enough for me to take a trade. So I'll leave it like that. UJ. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a buy on UJ. Can take a buy on UJ. With 4 pip stop loss. 4 pips stop loss. Now, we had this retest on the 4 hour, right? We had this retest on the 4 hour. But, like I said before, we are rejecting a daily resistance. a strong daily resistance. And this trade is very risky. I'm going to use a very low risk, and also I'm using only 4 pip stop loss, because once it goes below this, it can go all the way down and fill this trade to the downside maybe. Well, that would be also a daily turning all the way bearish, which would be pretty strange. Now, yeah, UJ is gonna be very slow. Gonna have to wait a lot for this, but why not? I mean, you don't have to look at the charts all the time, so you just play the trade and leave it. Come back in 3 days and look at how it moved 10 pips. Now, very low risk. Why? Because we are rejecting from the daily. Now, now we'll have to wait a lot. Patience needed on UJ. If this goes bullish, then we might have a nice push to the upside. But till that, no much expecting from UJ. And very low risk. Now we had 2 wins already. We have 2 wins already, so there's no need for risking these profits, only very small percentage. Now, is using currency strength matter reliable before making a trade? I don't think you should use that, because that only shows the current strength of the pairs, so it doesn't make much difference. I mean, you can maybe use as a confluence, but never base your trade on that currency strength matter. I think that would be wrong. Yeah, there's no need to watch UJ. It's gonna be pretty slow. May take ages. May take ages to. GU and Euro New Zealand was very nice to start the Monday. Let me check. And even 10 pips move. Look how big the move should be for 10 pips. The range is pretty small on UJ. That's why we are able to use only 4 or 5 pips on UJ. Yeah, 10 pips would be amazing on UJ, but we'll see if it's gonna happen or not. Like I said, daily is rejecting, and it's not gonna be easy for price to continue all the way up again. I mean, we might have another try, but it's gonna be risky. It's gonna be hard. You go on the 4-hour. This is pretty strong support also. On the 4-hour, you see we had a lot of rejections. Lots of rejections from this level too. And now we're having this. This was the breakout candle. Now it's retesting to continue up, I think. But chances of being a fake out are higher, just because we got rejected from this daily resistance. I think this 4 hours should go bullish at least. Now 5-10 pips maybe. 10 pips would be pretty big, but I mean, we need at least 10. We'll see how it goes. If this goes bullish, then chance of higher to push up. What's your thoughts on gold? I don't trade gold, but we can take a look, why not? Do you see a pair of USD rub downward divergence? I never saw that pair. I don't even know what that pair is, so I don't use it. Let's take a look at gold, what's happening. Gold does a lot of fake outs. Now you can see how gold created small consolidation box, right? Made a small break and retest. Looks like it worked out. A small move, a breakout, a retest here. Now if it was back in the days, I would wait for a break of this resistance and a retest to continue up, or maybe a break and retest of this support. But as I've said a lot of times till now, gold is not the same as it used to be. When you look at these kind of candles, it makes you uncomfortable straight away. You don't want to be involved in these kind of moves. And these kind of moves are happening most of the time in gold. Look at these big candles. Most of the time you're having these kind of moves, which is not good for us. Gold, if you have a small account on gold, you can get burned really fast. So I wouldn't recommend you trading gold. You have a lot of different pairs, other pairs that you can trade, so why trading gold? There's no need. USD CAD still coming. Maybe what we can do on USD CAD, since we're rejecting for our support, maybe if we break above, we can take a trade here. Why not? Since we're coming from a daily support too. Now once we break above, we see what happened most of the time here. Big rejections every time price came here. Now if we close above, we might see a nice bullish move here. Have to wait and see. Just a matter of time. Okay, UJ is starting to move a bit. We'll see where it's gonna go. Thoughts on GJ buy potential? I think the ideal entry on UJ is this entry that I've done here. Maybe it could have been lower, but at that time I didn't want to take UJ. I was busy in different pairs. Now with GJ still has potential to continue up. There's still potential it can go up. If we break above this, a retest to continue up would be good. Why not? Okay, you see lots of rejections on this level. Lots of rejections. We had a small break and retest here. Then we had this small break and a retest here. Now, if this candle comes and closes back in the range above, makes a retest and continuation, why not? Think it can happen, but not gonna be involved in this. I think I'm gonna wait for New York session. Think New York session maybe bring us another setup, but for now it's not much. We already had like 2 trades, previous ones, and now UJ. We'll see how it goes. There is plenty of time. Euro New Zealand still pushing, very nice. Yeah, one position got survived, but most of them were closed. The runners I got, because I made another entry here when it pushed lower. First one was around here. Still going pretty nice, like we expected to fill this range. So this one looks like was the 4-hour retest. What about NZD CHF? Not gonna look at these pairs because I don't trade them. GA, just like we expected, a retest to continue up, but still at this resistance, so it's not safe to trade yet. GBP, Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at GBP, NZD. Okay. Okay, so GBP New Zealand is reaching this resistance pretty soon. I think pretty soon it's gonna come. So what we can do here is we can wait for a breakout to the upside and a retest. I think it's pretty good setup. It looks like a clean zone. Usually GBP NSD doesn't have clean setups like this. So I think it's very nice setup here. Very clean. We had a good breakout, a retest and continuation. Another one here, but price went all the way close below. Now if we get maybe this candle can be a bit tough, even though we still have 15 minutes on left for the candle to close, but once it closes above a retest to continue, I think would be pretty good setup. What if GN rejects? Would you sell? No, I wouldn't. Why would I sell? It's not my style of trading. You know that I only wait for break and retest. Only break and retest. No selling resistance or buying support, because that's a risky way to trade it. USD ZAR. USD CHF is not good. I said before, it's not clear. It's not. I don't like USD CHF. Spread is too high. I mean, it looks good, but I don't trust it. I don't trust USD CHF. Said before. See, we had a break and retest here, but it took too long to develop. GJ might be good. Wait for this candle to close above a retest to continue up. Aussie dollar, nothing much, still at 4-hour resistance. As long as it stays below this, there's no trade. GU can still continue up. We have a range to fill. This range to fill, if it does, nothing clear for now. UJ pushing a bit. Looks like it turned bullish. Maybe next candle should push up. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Yeah, for now only UJ. Waiting for. GBPUSD sell trade. No, it's not a sell trade. Check please USD. What is